No joke, this might be the most important Madden 23 video you watch all year because I'm about to break down the secret to getting perfect pass protection that will allow you to pick up every blitz in the game. YouTube, what is up? It's your boy Duke, back here from sportsgamers.com, and man oh man, I'm about to take your game to the next level today because if you're tired of getting sacked by DB Fire 2, Spinner, Mike Blitz 0, all the other meta blitzes out there, after this video, you're not going to have a problem anymore. I promise you guys that. So, as we know this year, the whole running back blocking system is pretty buggy. It doesn't really work the best. You can block your running back, you can slide protect, and if someone's running one of these meta blitzes, mugging the gap with their user over a guard, you guys know the majority of the time the blitz just comes in, right? So you're pretty much left having to step up in the pocket and have amazing pocket awareness and pocket presence if you want to consistently beat these blitzes. Well, there's actually a secret tip in this year's game to where you can control who your running back blocks 100% of the time and pick these blitzes up, no problem. It's just nobody knows about it. Nobody knows about it. This is a tip I've actually used going back for years. When the nickel blitz 2 was crazy out of nickel normal, this was actually how I picked up that blitz. And spoiler, this works pretty much every year on all the most OP blitzes. It's just nobody knows about it. But I'm about to share with you guys my secret to success right here. So this is actually very easy. You can do this from many formations, but I would say I run gun bunch and gun tight. I'm in shotgun. Like under center, this is a little bit more difficult to do. Gun formations, it's easier to use this trick, and also I do prefer having the running back on the left of the screen. Personally, it's not like a must, but it's just easier for me to do it that way. So I'm going to show you guys how to do this against all the meta blitzes, the DB Fire 2s, the Mike Blitz 0s, and I'm going to show you guys how you can apply it to different formations as well. So if you guys enjoyed this content, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, comment. All that stuff does help me out a lot as a content creator. So the way I set this up is easy. I'm just going to set up whatever hot routes I want. Doesn't really matter. But the biggest key here is instead of blocking the running back, you actually want to put him on a check and release, which is down. It's down on the right analog stick, right? Now, at this point, you guys can see whoever has the C over his head is who the running back is going to block. Now, obviously, you guys know that different blitzes get different guys to come in free. So here, you guys can see that the left corner in the slide has the C over his head. That's fine because that's actually what we want. But in certain cases, against certain blitzes, you might also need to additionally slide protect, and we'll show you guys examples of that to get the C where you want it to be. So you guys can see here, if we slide protect to the left, it actually gets it over to safety's head. Obviously, we don't want that, right? Because the safety's obviously not going to be blitzing. So in this case, what we want to do is either leave it as is, or even better, slide protect right. Because when we slide protect right, the running back's going to be forced to pick up the DB on the left of the screen. And when we slide protect right, we know that no pressure off the right will come in either. So let's just take a look at how perfect this really is. You guys are going to see, bam, stonewalled. So at this point, I can make whatever read I want. I have perfect time. You guys can see, not a single DB came in free there. No DBs came in free. The line was, all the linemen were blocked. Everything was perfect. Look, the tackle 100% blocked the DB coming off the right, which never happens out of DB Fire. And then look, the running back completely blocked the DB on the left. Again, as someone who plays the game every day, as someone who plays this game at a high level, someone that plays this game online, you know that what you just saw here, it never happens. Or if it does happen, it's complete fluke. You cannot rely upon this happening. And I'm just going to do this again so you guys can see that this truly is not fluke. This will happen every time. It even works if they mug the gap with their user, by the way. That does not make a difference. So here, I could stand right over this guard with my user. If he could just stay put, that'd be great. Yeah, just like this. Put him on a check and release. Make all my hot routes. Again, whatever hot routes I want. Use whatever. Yeah, and I can slide protect right in this situation. And you guys can see, again, I got the... You guys can actually see how genius this is. The DB on the right is ID'd as the Mike, which is why he's picked up by that tackle. But then the DB on the left has the C over his head, which means the check and release will always block him. So the two guys that could come free here are always getting blocked no matter what. Again, let's do it once again. Look. All right, that picture y'all just saw right there is priceless. If you're enjoying my free YouTube content, I highly recommend checking out sportsgamers.com. This is where I post all my premium content for Madden 23. I have offensive and defensive ebooks, schemes, plus I do 4 to 6 premium tips every week in the Madden Vault to keep you guys ahead of the game. Our best offer yet is the Sports Gamers Madden VIP membership. This is the best Madden membership anywhere on the net, the best content at the best price. You get access to the entire site for only $24.99. This means all of our ebooks, all of our Madden Vault tips, plus you even get access to our meta reports and our exclusive VIP members only community. I also do one-on-one coaching as well for you guys that are interested in that. See you at sportsgamers.com. If you're serious about winning more games, I will post a link in the description as well as in the comments. Because y'all know, this does not happen in this year's game. Blocking like this does not exist until now. Look at this pocket. This is the 5-man. I mean, I even mugged the gap with my user. I could sit here all day long. Nothing is getting to me. Amazing, right? Now, I want to show you guys that it's not just tight, or I'm sorry, bunch. Like, you could do this from other formations. You could do this from tight. Again, any play. I do, with that said, prefer the running back to be on the left. I think it works a little bit better that way this year, personally. Okay? So, let's go again. Let's go ahead and mug the gap a bit. All right? Again, do whatever hot routes you want. And even when he's already on a check and release, I personally just put him on the check and release hot route. And then you guys see we can slide protect. You know, this case, if we slide protect right, it gets him over, the C's over that sub linebacker. We don't want that. We slide protect left, same thing, we don't want that. So what we're going to do is just simply use no slide protect, and that's the better option in this point. Again, certain plays, certain formations, different looks, you might need to slide protect. Other ones, you might just need to do the check and release and you're going to be good. The way you're going to tell this is you're going to see where the mic is identified as and who has the C over his head. So basically, you're looking to see where the C and the M is. If the C and the M are over the players you need to be blocked, you're good. If they're not, you're going to need to slide protect. And again, there's no 100% way that's better. You just need to look at your play art and, go off that. So if you like it, if the C and the M is where it needs to be, hike the ball. If not, slide protect until it gets to where you need it to be. So you guys can see, look, again, perfect protection. It doesn't matter the running back had to go across the screen for the guy on the right. Does not matter. The one on the left was picked up by the O-lineman. The one on the right, would be picked up by the running back. He actually got bumped by my out route, so he didn't even come completely free. But if he did, you guys can see Quadfather's right there. He's like, no, sir, you're not coming in. And all I do is, again, I just kind of just stand strong in the pocket. I don't need to drift back. I can just stand strong, make my throw. So as I said, this is not just a DB fire dollar thing. This works against any of the meta blitzes out there. The other very common one right now is this 3-3 Cub Mike Blitz 0. So we're going to set it up, show you how it works against this. So most people that run the Mike Blitz 0, they crash their line out, then they hover at the gap, but they send 5, right? Now they're not actually blitzing with this guy, they just want to hover in the gap because that distracts your O-line, right? So, other thing people do a lot is spread out their linebackers, which, it can be difficult to block. So once again, pretty much whatever hot routes you want to make, that's completely up to you. And at that point, we're not blocking the running back, we're putting him on a check and release. Because as you guys know this year, when you block the running back against these blitzes, half the time he doesn't do anything. So here you guys can see by default, when you put him on a check and release, he doesn't do what you want him to do, right? The check and release is over to safety. Again, the safety's probably not blitzing, so that does us no good. So what we're going to want to do is, against the Mike Blitz 0, I find that sliding away from the running back, so to the right, as you guys can see, now the C is over the linebacker on the left of the screen. Now, because we slide protect right, we already know that the one on the right is going to be picked up by that tackle, but the one on the left, he's going to get picked up by Quadfather now. So again, I can make whatever hot routes I want. I mean, it doesn't really even matter what hot routes I make, but, just a simple protection is picked up. So, like, I could do anything I want here. I could do some sort of nice little motion. The motion really doesn't matter. You guys can see the C still stays over the guy's head, even if you use motion. You guys can see here, I'm just able to sit in the pocket, bam, 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 bam. Blitz gets picked up. I could have made like 3 or 4 different reads there. Honestly, I could have thrown the C route, the wheel route. I just kind of stood in the pocket. I didn't throw either of them because I just wanted you guys to see, look, nobody came free. Nobody came free. Nobody came free. So let's do that again, just so you guys see it's not fluke. Again, we're going to crash our line out, spread our linebackers out, hover in the gap, man. That's it. You're going to see again, I'm going to just literally come out here. I'm going to make like 1 or 2 hot routes. I'm going to snap the ball. Look, we check and release the running back. We slide protect to the right. We get the C over his head. Step up in that pocket. Nobody's coming free. Make my reads. You drop the ball, whatever. KOs and pick artists and all that. But that's not the point of the video. The point of the video is nobody came free. Perfect. 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 Hey, I hope this video helped y'all out. Don't sleep on this, man. This, in my opinion, is the tip of the year because of how bad pass protection has been this year. So show the love. Smash that like button. It's Duke. I'll be back very soon with some more great Madden 23 content.